Hi, everybody. That's Allie.
And that is Dash.
Welcome to our Playdate,
where we choose a game, sometimes make up our own rules, and play for a while.
Enjoy listening and playing along.
Or don't. We can't hear you. It's a podcast. It's fresh out of the cellophane.
How do we play? Oh, look, there's more cellophane.
More cellophane.
Here, you take one, I'll take the other.
While we're opening it, don't you owe me a little something?
Okay, yes. Hi, little ghosties.
Hey, little ghosties. Dash owes me something, and he's going to give it to me now.
Wow. Great wording. So, in one of our last shows, the
season finale.
The season finale of season 10, we played a Playdate challenge game. And one of the questions that we both had on our challenge was, how many special guests have we had on our show?
I'm going to shuffle because we are
a pro shuffling podcast. So one of the questions was, how many guests have we had on our show? And Allie had, I believe, 13, and I had 15 as my count.
And I thought to myself, how did I miss 2 whole people?
Yeah.
Considering I literally looked through every single episode.
Mm-hmm.
And counted the number of people who were on the pod. Self, how did I do that?
Right. So,
and how did I miss 2 people that I enjoy so thoroughly? AKA the Zadak sisters. How? How could I have done that?
So
I thought to myself.
I was going off of the Excel spreadsheet that I keep of all of our guests. And on the Excel spreadsheet, it listed the Zadak sisters as guests somewhere in season 5. And in my head, I did remember that we did a Zoom call with them for something or other. And I equated that with them being guests on our show via Zoom and thought, yeah, they definitely were on our show. But did no further research because I was in a hurry and I was due with these challenge questions. So I was wrong, and the number of guests was 13.
And the Zadak sisters have never been on the pod.
Which they should.
And we will...
we will rectify that issue.
We've been saying it for so long.
Yeah.
Like, you guys need to be on the show. And everyone is in agreement. We've just never actually been like, okay, are you available on this day?
Right. Yeah. The Zadak sisters are wonderful. They have their own podcast called This is Legends of Yesterday.
Correct.
Where they discuss both mysteries and spooky stuff.
It's histories, mysteries,
yeah.
And creepy things about Florida.
Florida.
Yeah.
They have a wonderful drinking game that goes along with their show, which you can drink alcohol or you can drink water.
It's a great way to stay hydrated.
Hot chocolate or like I'm doing, my frozen coffee from Wawa. Please sponsor us.
It's a great way to stay hydrated.
Mm-hmm. And so yeah, we have not had the Zadak sisters on our show. So Allie was right. We only had 13 special guests.
And you were?
I was wrong.
Okay, great.
And it didn't matter because Allie still won the game. So
it did matter.
By a very decisive margin.
It matters to me because the truth matters.
Yes.
Yeah. It does.
So, fun fact about this game.
So after all of that, we're going to play today a game called Punderdome. Punderdome.
Yeah.
And it is...
It's by... Mashable? No. Joe and Fred Firestone. They're a daughter-father duo.
Yeah, that's cute.
That's cute. Creators of Punderdome 3000. That's awesome. I didn't know this was an individual game. So here's...
And I like that it's daughter-father duo and not father-daughter duo.
Mm-hmm.
So Joe is the daughter and Fred is the father.
Yeah.
Fred Firestone. What a great name.
That is a great name. That's so from the Flintstones. It really is.
It's such a like... This is my normal name, but I'm secretly a superhero name.
Ah.
Right?
Yeah, right. Fred Firestone?
Yeah.
Absolutely. It's also like a professional wrestler's name back in the 90s.
Like newspaper. I'm newspaper reporter and an everyday man, Fred Firestone.
You can write the puns. All right, so I think we should play this our way, which is just we kind of go through it, and we don't really follow the rules. But basically the way it works is you grab some friends, draw 2 cards, and make bad puns connecting the prompts. And the example they have here is a color and minor injuries. And the pun that they came up with was, when I stub my toe, I yell ow. Ow.
Yell out. Oh, okay.
Which includes the word yellow.
Got it. Okay.
Yeah. Let's see. Let's read the rules here. Win a mystery envelope prize by being the first player or team to obtain 10 pairs of cards. Before playing, the first prompter fills mystery envelopes. First prompter draws 2 cards and reads 1 quick pun question. The player who responds the quickest with a pun wins 30 extra seconds for the prompt round to follow. Prompter flips the cards, reads the green situations and white topics. Players have 90 seconds to write down a single pun, word, phrase, or sentence that combines both topics and then gives it to the prompter. But we're professional pun makers.
I feel like we should just grab a couple cards and see
And
how many
go for it.
puns we can do on each one. This would be fun in a big setting, but it's hard. Puns are hard because some people, like, the second you say pun, they're like, I'm out.
Right.
I will literally walk home to another state before I play this pun game with you. And other people are like, please say pun, please say pun, please say pun. Because all they've ever wanted was to unlock their pun potential. We have already started.
We have begun. I love this. It explains what puns are.
That's fantastic.
Homophones, rhyming, making up words. This is fantastic.
Just
I love
like
this.
I just did.
Can I be honest? I feel like there are some people in my life who need these instructions.
Many people do.
Yeah.
Should we do a PSA?
Yes. Here you go. What another cool thing about this is that there are mystery envelopes. There are 2 mystery envelopes. So the idea behind this is whoever is hosting the game night or whatever is responsible for the prizes contained therein the mystery envelopes. So whoever reaches 10 points first gets to pick a mystery envelope and they get the prize that is within the mystery envelope. That's awesome. Like you're actually playing for stakes.
Yeah. And I like, I love it when it comes with a notepad.
Oh yeah,
I love a notepad. I didn't know I loved a secret envelope, but it turns out I do. Now that I'm seeing it, I'm really feeling positive about the mystery envelope. Before we start, this is your Aunt Allie, everyone. This is Tia Allie, and I just want to say a pun is a play on words. Basically, a pun is a joke where you use one word to mean another word for the explicit purpose of inducing a deep and guttural groan from everyone around you. And this has been Puns with Tia Allie.
Can I just say, you have a wonderful voice for explaining things.
Thank you.
we need to use you more for like documentaries and video packages.
I do that sort of for a living.
Right, yeah.
So I do have a register. It's actually funny because when, I was teaching from home in the pandemic, my partner is also a teacher. And he was like, I can tell when you're talking to your students versus when you're talking to other people because my register changes. Like I changed the way that we all do it, but to have somebody observe it is often not something that we have in our lives. Yeah. So anyway.
Oh, yesterday you
I
also
explain things to people for a living.
Oh no. Here's a fun thing that I didn't notice before.
No.
Every single card has a joke with a pun on the back of it.
Oh, that's fun.
Yeah, isn't that's such an extra detail.
Let's do this.
Yeah.
We each pun.
Okay.
And then whoever's pun we think is better gets to read the pun on the back of the card.
I love it.
Okay.
I love it.
That's your little prize for winning.
Yeah, playing by our own rules. Okay, so here are the first 2 that I've drawn. I have a green card and a white card. And it is The topic is hitchhiking.
Okay.
And the pun needs to be some sort of a pasta.
A pasta pun?
Mm-hmm.
So hitchhiking is like the theme. The joke is about hitchhiking.
The joke is about hitchhiking.
And we have to use a pasta
And we have
pun.
to use a pasta pun in our hitchhiking joke.
Okay.
Let's see. Let's break this down. Shall we? Like, this is what goes on in our heads when we play the backline games and improv, is you have to take the thing.
I got it.
Go ahead. Wow, that was very
it.
quick. See, professional pun makers.
Okay.
Professional pundits. Okay, go ahead. You know that was good. That was good. Go ahead.
This game or this episode, I feel like, has a drinking game. Every time we make a pun that's not part of the game. Have some coffee or some water.
Okay, fair. Yeah.
Okay. Yikes. Okay. So hitchhiking.
Yeah.
So a person is on the side of the road, thumb out. Somebody drives by and the hitchhiker says, "Hey, I need a ride. I'm going to San Jose." And the person who picks them up is like, "Okay, but gas is expensive right now." And the guy says, "Okay, I'll give you $1 for a teeny ride."
Bucatini.
I'll give you a book for a teeny ride.
That was Space Jam. It was Space Jam levels of reach.
Okay.
But it was there.
Yeah.
It was there.
A book for a teeny ride.
What is bucatini?
Bucatini it's a straw, like pasta. So it has a hole in it.
Oh, okay. So it's like ziti, but longer?
It's like, think a thick spaghetti noodle. Like if a straw was a noodle.
Okay.
That's bucatini.
Okay.
So it's not short. It's not like a macaroni, which is little.
Yeah.
It's a long noodle.
Right.
Hole in the middle.
Interesting.
It's a straw. Yeah.
Says the
person who doesn't eat pasta.
Yeah, right. Yeah. Well, you have to know your enemy. So that's
it's true. It's true.
The only one I have in my head is ziti, and I can't figure out how to. I have a joke for rigatoni, but it doesn't really make sense with hitchhiking. Angel hair, spaghetti,
vermicelli. There's a bow tie.
I think the problem here is that puns are inherently an English thing, and all the pastas are Italian names. So it's
no. There's puns in every.
Yeah, there's puns in every.
Oh,
well, yeah,
yeah.
But, okay.
Puns are
universal.
Part of the human condition, I think.
Yeah, I got nothing right now.
Okay.
So you get it. You win. Go ahead and read one of the.
A book for a teeny ride.
A book for a teeny ride wins. Yeah.
Okay. What do Italians say about leftover lasagna?
What?
It's in the pasta.
Wow.
Do you want to?
Read the other one. Yeah.
Why did Peter Pan keep returning to Neverland?
Because he was hooked.
You saw that one.
I did see that one.
You saw it. It's cheating.
It's not cheating. There's no points for it. Here you go. You pick the next two things.
I can just pick whatever I want.
Yeah, pick whatever you want. While you're picking, I'll explain how puns work in our head. So typically we take the subject or the object that we're trying to pun, and you want to sort of split it up in your head into all its basic components. So you start thinking about, like, for example, the word is pencil. You start thinking about, okay, what qualities does a pencil have? Number 2, lead, eraser, yellow.
What types of pencils are there?
What types of pencils are there, right? You have Stanley, Ticonderoga, right? Like all those are.
Ticonderoga is such a... Knowing that there is a pencil in the world with the brand name Ticonderoga brings me such deep joy. I really cannot explain it.
Yeah. I want somebody to name their kid Ticonderoga.
Yeah.
Like one day I want to be like, "Hi, sport, what's your name?" And he goes, "Ticonderoga."
But go with me here.
Yeah.
First name Ty.
Yeah.
Middle name Conderoga.
Yeah. If there's anybody out there with the last name Roga, could you please name your kid Ty Conda?
Honestly, it's a cool name. Ty. How cool is the name Ty?
Ty is a great name.
Ty is a great name. Works for any gender.
Yeah. Yeah.
There's a Clueless tie-in, right? So if you're like my age becoming a parent, hey, guess what? Ty, named after Ty from Clueless. We love it.
Yeah.
Was Ty from Clueless garbage? Was that Stacey Dash? Who was Ty from Clueless? Or was that Brittany Murphy?
I don't remember their names. I remember their real names.
Cher was Alicia Silverstone.
Who I was in love with.
Who was Ty? I know there was a Ty.
Ty.
It was either Stacey Dash or Brittany Murphy.
No, what was the other one? The redhead.
That's what I'm...
Yeah.
One of them was there was a third Brittany one. Or something. Yeah, okay. There was the redheaded one.
Yeah. I don't remember, but I need to add Clueless on my list of movies to rewatch.
Yeah. Oh, man. And Paul Rudd still looks exactly
the same. Exactly the same. I mean, he's got a little stubble or whatever, and he's got a better tan now, but still looks exactly... He's not aged. Some would say he even looks better now.
I would argue that, yes.
Yeah, like that shirtless scene in Ant-Man, like even that made me go, okay. Okay, Paul Rudd.
Respect.
I'd make out with you at the top of a spiral staircase.
Yeah.
I'm a straight man.
Yeah. Shoot. No shame in that game.
Okay, so we have the subject is killing and the object is the internet.
Yes.
Okay. Why did the fly know its time was up?
Why did the fly know its time was up?
Yeah.
I don't know why.
Because he was caught in the web.
Wow. Okay. Okay.
See, that's got killing and the internet. That's got both. It fits both categories.
Okay. How did we all find out that our planet is slowly dying
wow.
through climate change?
This got dark. How did we all find out that our planet was slowly dying through climate change?
How? The Al Gore rhythm.
Remember?
He made that documentary?
Yes.
And then everyone was like,
That's true.
Climate change is a thing?
The Al Gore
rhythm. And
also
the Al Gore rhythm, which is just my favorite thing to say about the internet.
I know. That's like our thing.
Yeah.
We call it the Al Gore rhythm.
Because it's very funny.
Yeah. And every time we say it, everybody goes, what? And then we have to explain it, which is what makes jokes inherently funny.
Yeah.
Is having to explain it.
Right. The more you explain a joke,
right,
the funnier
it gets. Yeah. Actually, no, that's a brilliant thing about jokes is that a joke can be funny and then you keep repeating it and it becomes not funny. But the more you repeat it, somehow there's like a bell curve.
Yeah.
And it just becomes funny again.
Yeah.
Jokes are, it's amazing like that. It's like coffee, right?
If you can do it really well.
Right. If you can do it really well.
If you can do it really well, yes.
Yeah.
If you're bad at telling jokes, then everyone is just like, can we leave? I would like to leave.
Right.
Thank you.
Yeah. But that's because you're not sticking around long enough for it to become funny again. That's just it. I saw this thing once with coffee that was like it was like an XY axis, and it was like the enjoyability of coffee versus its temperature. So like when it's really hot, it's enjoyable, and then it starts to slowly drop off until it gets cold, and then iced coffee is enjoyable again. So it's like it's a bell curve of the enjoyability of coffee.
I don't agree.
And I was like, jokes are the same thing. Yeah. So why don't you read one and I read one? Because I think both of our puns were equal. What family member uses the most curse words?
What family member?
Uses the most curse words. This is dumb.
Uses the most curse words?
Yeah.
I don't know.
A cousin. A cousin.
A cousin. A cousin. Literally the one family member that did not come into my mind. It was like aunt, niece, brother, sister, baby, mom, dad, grandma. Did not get cousin. Okay. Which artists hurt the most?
Which artist hurt them? I don't know.
Painters.
So I was like trying to break it down in my head into like specific types of art, like abstract artists, pointillism, and then it's like
Modernists?
no, just painters. All right. Here we
I
go.
was playing with AI to make images the other day, and it is. She was a struggle.
It's still in process.
It was like I had this image, and it was like a person in front of a board or whatever.
Yeah.
And I was like, okay, in this hand, put a pencil, and it somehow turned the hand completely around. So that the person is facing front, but their palm is facing the back.
Yeah.
And I was like, what? And then the other hand had like 8 fingers on it. And I was like, make this hand with 5 fingers. And the AI was just like, no.
No. Yeah.
Hands have 98 fingers.
Yeah, correct.
Or I can make it a blue fist. And I was like, neither of those. Just a hand is fine.
Yeah, there are things that AIs
hand.
don't understand about human anatomy. And one is how many fingers we have.
Right.
2 is how wide our mouths are when we smile. And 3, not everybody has bags under their eyes, but for some reason, every AI generated human has bags under their eyes.
Well,
it's weird. Well, now, yes, I guess that would make sense. But even like kids, right? Like you have nothing to worry about. You don't have rent to pay. Why do you have bags under your eyes?
You're made of energy.
Yeah. You want to hear another fun fact about AI generated images?
Yes.
Okay. So mind you, I do this for a living, right?
You generate AI images.
Yeah. No, but I graphic design for a living.
Yeah.
And what's happening a lot recently is because I need to turn around things so quickly, but that's a whole nother conversation. A lot of times I don't have time to look through stock images for the perfect image that fits what we're trying to say. So I do have to go into like Adobe Firefly, which is a thing that we pay for, and generate AI images that fit the topic of what we're trying to say. Okay. If you do not specify that you want ethnic, racial, and gender diversity, it will always give you a group of Asian people. Okay.
That's not my experience. Not in Firefly anyway.
Really? Okay.
Yeah.
But and I've found that the reason why is because a lot of the copyright free or free stock images that the AI is referencing, because it has to reference from somewhere.
Yeah.
It doesn't just, it cannot make up anything.
Correct.
It is, any AI generated image is just an amalgam of images that already exist.
It's the algorithm.
It's the algorithm. The grand majority of the stock images that they are pulling from are from Asian countries because photographers over there take those images and have the copyrights to them over there, but release the copyrights to the United States and other countries so that they can be on these stock sites and get paid for it. Right?
Yeah.
So when the AI is pulling from, the majority of stock images that it's pulling from are Asian people. And I'm sure if they did it over there, it'd be the other way around. Like all their AI generated images are all like Caucasian people with.
I was just messing with it one time. This was the Google one in particular, which is now, it was called Bard at the time. Now it's called something else. I forgot, Gemini or something like that. Anyway.
Right. Yeah.
I was playing with it because I was like, I haven't played much with the image one, so I'm curious to see what it can do. So I was like, okay. And there was a meme going around at the time that was like, show me America, make it more American, make it even more American, make it even more American. And until it ended up being just like a fat baby with rockets everywhere and a cowboy hat.
Yeah.
Right? Do you remember that meme?
Yeah.
So I was doing that and I said, give me an image of an improviser.
Oh, yeah.
And it gave me a woman.
Wow.
That was a person of color. And I was like, wrong. Because most improvisers are not women and most improvisers are not people of color.
Yeah.
And while that is changing, I think, in a positive way, if you look at improvisers by and large, that's not the representative example. And so I just thought it was so interesting that like it's actively not giving me the thing that is most representative statistically of the thing that I'm asking
That's
for.
interesting.
Yeah.
Yeah. I wonder if they've fixed that algorithm specifically here in the States to kind of fit the way the culture is moving, to being more inclusive and more.
Yeah.
You know?
I mean, I was just messing around with it, but I thought that was really interesting. It's like, there's no way that like there's no way.
Yeah.
It's just, that's not what
what
improvisers look like.
What's funny is I did the same thing one time. I said a group of improvisers walking across Abbey Road, right? Just to get the whatever.
The spacing.
And the spacing or whatever. And it gave me 4 white guys and
it?
1 woman.
Wow.
Yeah. And I was like, yeah, okay, that's pretty representative of an improv troupe.
Yeah. I don't know. Anyway, as well.
Yeah. Mm-hmm. Yeah. That's wild. That's very cool. All right.
Okay.
Our next pun is, the subject is skiing, and the object is insects.
Skiing and insects.
Skiing and insects. Yeah. Skiing and insects.
Yeah.
See, I'm trying to break down ski. I don't know much about skiing. Have you ever been skiing? I've never been skiing.
I have been skiing. I've been cross-country skiing, and I've been downhill skiing. Yeah.
Okay. Yeah, yes. I went to a ski resort one time just to visit, not to stay there, in the Poconos. And
where are the Poconos?
The Poconos are in either northern New Jersey or New York.
So it's like East Coast.
Yeah, it's East Coast, the Poconos.
Okay.
It's where like all the rich people in the northern New Jersey go, right? But yeah, there was like a ski resort or whatever, and I was like, oh, cool, we're going skiing. But we didn't have money to go skiing. So I just like threw myself down the hill and slid down on my butt.
Yeah. I really liked cross-country skiing. It is a workout. It is not a joke. But
well, right, because gravity's not helping you.
Yeah. It's cool though. Like it's really good. It's a really good workout. It's fun, you know. Especially if it's cold out, you like want to be moving so that you like. I was sweating even though it was like really cold.
Right.
Downhill skiing was fine. I didn't love it. If I never go downhill skiing again, that's like fine. But I would cross country ski if the opportunity arose.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay. So.
You got one?
Yeah.
Okay.
This. Okay. Guy gets to the top of a mountain with his friend. They get off the chair. They look down the hill, and the friend says to the other friend, "Hey, let's beetle it. Let's beetle it down the hill." It's not a good pun.
Yeah, it is
it is a pun.
That happened to me.
Yeah.
Yep. Sure, that happened to me.
It's a pun. Yes. I don't know. I'm trying to break down. So skiing involves the skis. It involves the sticks. I thought there might be something there with stick bug, but I felt like that was too on the nose. It involves snow, downhill, ski instructors, goggles. None of that seems to go with insects, though. Pill bugs?
Okay, wait. I might have one.
Okay.
What did they call the Welsh ski jumper?
Okay, what did they call the Welsh ski jumper? No, I'm asking.
Oh,
this is how jokes work, Allie.
The dragonflyer.
What? How does that?
Because on the Welsh flag is a dragon. Oh, there's a dragon on the Welsh flag.
Got it. Okay.
Also, if dragons are real, they live in Wales. It's fine.
Yeah, I 100% believe that. Yeah.
Yes.
Now, are they dragons or wyverns?
That's a great question. I haven't looked closely at the flag.
Okay. Cool. And I believe it might even be. Is it one dragon or is it a dragon and a griffin?
There's definitely a dragon on the Welsh flag.
Okay.
Which is why I said Wales.
Yes.
And then when you're a ski jumper, right, you do that crazy and you V out the
dragon
skis.
Flyer, yeah.
Yeah, so a dragon flyer.
You know what? I'll give it to you. Yours was definitely better than mine.
Thank you.
Neither one of them was good.
Oops. I just punched the microphone. Now there's a hum. Sorry, everyone.
Yeah, it's the vibration. All right.
Feel the vibration.
All right, go ahead. You get to read the jokes for this one.
Okay. How do birds conduct science experiments?
How? Oh, in beakers.
They use their beakers.
Yes.
Yeah, you got it. How did the magicians become a couple?
All right, this one I don't know.
Love at first
sight. Great. Fantastic. Oh, I would love to date a magician.
That would be kind of, I don't know if it would be fun or annoying.
Both. But isn't every good relationship both fun and annoying?
I suppose.
Yeah.
I suppose.
Like, there's a few lady magicians that I follow on Instagram because I follow lots of magicians and a few of them happen to be ladies. But like all the time, I was like, I would 100% marry this woman. Like, right now. Like, I wouldn't even wait the prerequisite year or whatever. Like, just, here you go. You're picking this time? Yeah.
Okay.
Oh, one thing that's funny is I started following this one lady magician.
Does it have to be a white and a green, or can it just be whatever?
No, it has to be a white and a green because one is a topic and the other one is a
because there's a disproportionate amount of green.
Well, just because we pulled,
pile.
yeah, there's two decks. You can go ahead and pull whatever you want. Yeah, there's one lady magician that I followed because she's also like pin-up-y, sort of. And I was like, cool, I dig your style and also your magic tricks. And I'm watching Penn and Teller's fool us, and she just saunters out on stage one day, and her whole magic trick was about how she was single and couldn't find the right guy. And I was just like, me, I'm here. Hi. Yes, I've known you for a while now. I wish I would have known. Okay. Anyway, fighting versus
fighting and vacation.
Ooh, fighting and vacation.
Fighting and vacation.
Ooh, okay. Why couldn't the boxer breathe?
Why couldn't the boxer breathe?
Yes.
I don't know. Why couldn't the boxer breathe?
Because his nose took a break.
Okay.
Like a broken nose. Because boxers get broken noses. Yeah. His nose took a break, so he couldn't breathe. Okay. It doesn't have to be good. It just has to be a pun.
Can confirm that was a pun.
That was a pun. That fits all the definitions of a pun. See, the more you think about it, it's going to do that bell curve, right? But right now I'm at the bottom of the bell curve. It never went to the top at the beginning. It's
right, but the bell curve requires me to continue thinking about it, and frankly, I'm done doing that.
Okay, all right.
I'm done doing that.
So yeah, fighting and vacation.
This seems like the easiest one, and for some reason, my brain is shut off. The only thing I can think of is like a family vacation, like fighting, like family fighting.
Yeah, but you don't have to tie together both subjects. Like one is the pun just has to be something vacation related. And the subject is fighting. So think like...
Thank you for explaining how to play the game that we just decided how to play.
You're welcome,
together.
Allie. Well, I'm just trying to fill the silence while you're thinking. I'm giving you time to think while I banter.
Well, I've been thinking this whole time.
Okay.
I didn't even listen to your terrible pun.
I'm not mansplaining here. I'm just giving you time. I'm fumfering.
You're what?
I'm fumfering.
What is that?
Fumfering. That's a word.
No,
fumfering?
it's. I've never heard it. No.
Really? Fumfering. Fumfering.
How is it spelled?
Fumfer? Ring. Oh, I guess not. Interesting. I don't need a replacement. I need a definition.
It doesn't exist.
Look up.
It's not a word. It doesn't exist.
Oh, fumfer. Here we go. Definition of fumfer. F-U-M-F-E-R. A Yiddish word meaning to mumble, most often used to mean to be evasive, can also mean to putter aimlessly or to waste time. Fumfer. I have a lot of Jewish friends.
Okay, I'm just going to let you read the jokes because at this point...
Yeah, okay. You've got nothing for me. All right.
Allie. I really don't. I don't know why this one is the one that's getting me.
Okay. How did Alice B. Toklas pick up her lady friend at the ice cream shop?
There's a lot of info there I could play with, but frankly, I don't know what the pun is.
Yo, Gert.
Gertrude Stein. She and Gertrude Stein were in a relationship for years.
Got it. Oh.
But then why didn't you say it a frozen yogurt shop?
I don't know.
Because then you give it away.
Yeah, I guess because you can't use the word.
Because if it's ice cream, I'm not thinking about yogurt.
Right. It should have been like at the frozen treat shop. Yeah. I guess. Yeah.
I have edits. Punderdome.
I have issues with pick up her lady friend.
Well, okay.
Yeah.
They were in a relationship. I don't know I don't know a lot about it because I've never read. I'm basing this on just like
general knowledge.
Yeah, just like basic general knowledge.
Yeah.
I'm not sure if they were in a committed relationship to each other, if they were in like an open situation, if they would have said, this is my girlfriend or this is my partner or whatever. And there also just wasn't language at that time.
Right. That's a good point. Yeah. Do you want to read that one? Because I'm afraid of saying that word.
What did the ocean call the sand after a fight?
What, Allie?
A total beach.
There it is. Yeah. Now, this was created by a father-daughter duo, so I'm assuming that she was okay with it.
Fine.
Yeah. Yeah.
It's not the word.
Right.
It's a pun.
Right. Yeah, exactly. Exactly. Cool. So that was a Punderdome.
That was our version of Punderdome.
That was our version of Punderdome. Yeah. I would love to play this in a bigger group of improvisers, like people who we do these.
Oh, it also says right on the back, the most terrible one wins. So it's not supposed to be about who's good. It's supposed to be
there you go.
The worst one.
Yeah, the worst one. By Joe and Fred Firestone, creators of Punderdome 3000. Based on the renowned live game show. Oh, there's a game show called Punderdome.
Wow, that's fun.
That's cool. So I guess Punderdome 3000 is the game show, and then this is the card game based on that show. That's so cool. I got to look that up. Punderdome 3000.
We could probably find it on YouTube or something.
Yeah, I'm sure.
All right, let's rate it.
Cool.
I'm gonna give the box one of those little jewelry boxes that you open when you're a kid and the ballerina spins around inside.
Oh yeah, okay.
That's what I'm gonna give it.
Yeah, that's very cool.
like its matte quality.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, the box has matte with does it have any spot UV? It does not. It is just a matte box, which is cool. I like that. No fingerprints.
Definitely would be easy to fit into a suitcase or an overnight bag.
Yeah. It's got an interesting shape to it, which makes it stand out from all of your other games. And I like the sort of, it feels handwritten, but it's not Comic Sans, which I appreciate.
Yeah. It's actually giving that Nickelodeon show in the 90s, the handwritten part.
Okay,
I couldn't tell you which one, but it's like two little animals.
Okay, yeah. I know which one you're talking about. I can't remember the name of it.
I don't know the name of it either. But yeah, I like it is sort of it does have a father-daughter father quality to it, which I really like. Cards I think are nice. They're a little sticky, but I think that's because it's brand new.
Right. We haven't really shuffled with them yet or anything.
And I think we should separate the green and the white next time we play. So
Agreed.
It's like one from one and one from the other.
Yeah. Yeah, because
love all the different puns on the back.
I do. I like the fact that the cards on the back also have are different colors, right? Like it's not most times you get one of these decks and all the cards on the back are the same color, but these are all different because what matters is the front of the card, whether it's green or white. So that's cool.
Yeah, I like the puns on the back. I think that's a nice little addition. I love a tiny little piece of paper.
Yeah. We talked about this beforehand. We love a game that comes with a notepad. And this one comes with 2 because it has
3.
Oh, well, I was going to say it has 2 for writing puns, and then it has a larger notepad for writing down the mystery prize that goes in the mystery envelope.
Oh.
Yeah.
We should have done that. That would have been fun.
Yeah, just to see what we each give each other. Yeah,
we'll do that.
We'll do that. You know what this game is missing, though?
What?
A tiny pencil.
A tiny pencil.
That's the only thing it's missing.
It's true.
A tiny pencil.
That is true. What do you want to give the cards?
The cards are... I mean, they're just regular playing cards to me, right? Like, but not like good bicycle playing cards.
You know what I'm gonna give them? I'm gonna give them the cardboard insert at the front of a CD.
Oh yeah,
like when you didn't get the full lyric book, you just got the cardboard insert right
at
the beginning.
Like all the who
and it
the
wasn't
producers
paper
were.
because it was like a nice, like it was nice. We're not talking about EP here. But it was just the cardboard insert. That's what I'm going to give the cards.
This wasn't the singles CD that you got at the front counter at Walgreens,
Correct.
Right? This was,
you spent money on this.
Right, yeah. Okay.
It's an album.
But not enough to get the full lyric booklet.
Well, it was early when CDs were coming out, so people didn't understand the value of the lyric book.
Yeah, right.
Yeah, and the desire that people had to know every single lyric of every single song.
Yeah.
Which was me. Playability, we didn't play it the way we're supposed to, but it was silly. I liked it.
Yeah.
And
we did come up with some terrible puns.
We're very bad.
They were very bad puns.
We apologize.
Yeah.
We apologize.
Apologize. If you can come up with some great puns, I think I'll post some of these on our carousel on Instagram when the show comes out.
Yeah, that's a great idea.
Yeah. And see what puns our little ghosties can come up with.
That would be super fun. So yeah, if you're not following us on Instagram, do at Society Circus on Instagram.
Yeah.
We post about our improv shows, drop-in classes, the pod, obviously. Yep. And you can get to know not just me and Dash a little better, but all the other people that we do improv with, some of whom have been on the show.
Yeah, exactly. So cool. Yeah, I had fun. I had a good time. That was Punderdome by Joe and Fred Firestone, creators of Punderdome 3000. So if you get a chance, go check out Punderdome 3000,
Yeah.
the actual game show.
Yeah, that's our homework, I guess.
That's our homework. Yeah, we're going to do that next. Yeah. So until next time,
Bye.
Thanks for listening, everyone. Now we'd love to hear from you.
You can visit playdatepod.us to watch our videos,
Access our episode library,
find out more about our brand of quality, clean comedy.
and contact us with any questions or comments.
Improvisers love audience suggestions, so make sure you visit playdatepod.us.
And the podcast you just heard was a production of Society Circus Players.
If you like what you heard today, please rate, review, subscribe, and share it with a friend.
And finally, if life's a circus, we're the clowns!
Punderdome, 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 Punderdome,
Punderdome. I had to go one extra because you started one earlier than me.
Yeah, now there's balance.
Now there's balance.